Well, it's time for another capsule sermon, and I'm going to use some stuff that we talked about in Sunday school today. Right now, we're going through the book of Leviticus and if you're not familiar with the book of Leviticus, the way I would describe it is it's God giving his people kind of like instructions on how to worship him and how to conduct themselves in public and just in life in general. And he's laying down the laws to them, not necessarily the laws like the Ten Commandments, but just the way he wants things done in order to worship him the correct way. And really all of that is being said, not so much, God has a certain way he wants things done, but he wants obedience. He's showing them that he values obedience and the condition of your heart more so than he does the sacrifices and the other things. And today we got into a little spot here, and I was like, man, I really like that. And it was kind of fitting because I went and got some corn this afternoon and went across the scales, and I was going to try to record this there, but it didn't work out. So we're going to be in Leviticus chapter 19. We're going to read verses 35 and 36, and then we're going to jump over to the book of Proverbs in chapter 11 and read verse 1. So in the book of in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 35 and 6 says, "You shall do no injustice in judgment, in measurement of length, weight, or volume. You shall have honest scales, honest weights, an honest ephah, and an honest hin. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt." So basically God's saying here is what he's talking about when he's talking about you got to have honest scales and honest all these things is he's talking about integrity. He's talking about are you doing the right thing when nobody's looking? You've got to be honest because God wants us to be as much like him as possible, and God is always straight. God is always true. His scales are always balanced, and he's saying he wants the same thing for us. Don't give more preference to somebody over here or less to these people. Just be honest right down the middle. Be right down the middle on your scales. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1 says, "Dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight." So when you're trading with people, when you're dealing with people, when you're doing business with people, just be honest and upfront. Have just a standard, like this is the way the scales are set, and this is the way it's going to weigh. It's either going to be heavy, it's going to be light, or it's going to be dead on. Have an honest set of scales. Guys, I hope you get something out of this. I love you. God bless you. Y'all keep praying and weighing. My wife's laughing over here. Good night, y'all.